So David, a 2-1 defeat against Stalybridge Celtic away today. Boxing Day game, a big derby game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the game was decided in the first 3 minutes with the red card?
No, because actually I thought we were in the game for a long time after that and still had a chance to take something late on. If you look at the first half, we had the bigger chances. Second half, they had 3 big chances. Finn made 3 very good saves, 4 goals to concede, and we showed a lot of belief and carried on to the end. But if I'd paid 12 quid to come in and seen it ruined by an official, and then not been able to see 3/4 of the pitch for the second half, I'm not sure I'd have been very happy, even as a Stalybridge fan, having won that. But when I saw who the official was this morning, saw the referee, I gave my view to our secretary about what I thought we'd get from him, and sadly I was right. And it's a shame that when you see officials constantly coming out in this league, constantly making it about them, and showing a unreal level of inconsistency within one game, and a lack of bollocks to actually tell the truth as well. That's the biggest thing. They made up 3 or 4 stories. It's just embarrassing.
And the red card for Finn in the second half as well. Do you see any of it? I suppose from
I could see it. Ball over the top. Finn came out towards the edge of his area, spread himself, made the save. Player a bit of a coming together, and he just took the red card out of his pocket immediately. Which I did think it might pop back in, because the yellow did earlier, and he went back to a red because when several Stalybridge players got round him. But maybe we just didn't get round the referee enough. Maybe that's the instruction we have to start giving, that if we want to get anything from certain referees, we have to be aggressive and in the face and appeal everything. I just think it's an unreal sending off, and he's not even consulted with his linesman for it. I just don't see what else Finn could do there. He's come out and spread himself, and the players have come together. It's just ludicrous, absolutely ludicrous. And I know he's got history. When Avro and Berry were in the league before playing, there was plenty online about how he made it about him, and he's done it again today. So that's 12 quid for the average show.
And then I suppose, like you said in the first half, we probably had the better of the game. Played well, good chances with 10 men. Unlucky probably not to come in at the break, but I think
not unlucky. We just didn't take out. We had big moments. We worked hard. We created 2 big openings. We didn't take them, and that's not luck. That was execution. It was an extra touch from Jack when he got in. Great run, just took an extra touch. Keeper got out to him and got a bit tight, and it's a good save. But he gave the keeper the chance, the extra touch, and Obbs got there first and just mis-executed to put it a foot wide, foot over. But they're big moments, and take either one of those, and you could be looking at a different outcome.
And despite the score, the final score and the way it finished, pleased that we've managed to find a way back into the game through Obbs when we're 1-0 down. Yeah,
we did get a bit of luck with that. I think we talked to Obbs a lot about running them down the outside with his pace and power, and he did that really well. It's probably one of the few times he did, and hammered it across goal. And you never know when you put a ball into an area with conditions like today, and I couldn't quite tell with the fog exactly what happened. It looked like maybe the keeper slightly mishandled it, deflected it in. But we got that little bit of luck. We had one at the last kick of the game almost when Obbs went close. But I thought we got in it, and you wouldn't have thought for the last 10 minutes of that game that we were the ones down to 9 men. They were in the corner. They were going down to waste time. They were doing all the things you would expect of a team who were men down, hanging on for a victory, not the opposite way around. And that's credit to the 9 men who finished the game for the work rate and the effort and the desire that they put in today.
And it marks probably a difficult period at the moment for the team in terms of not picking up as many points. You hinted at it last week.
Yeah, and it's difficult to pinpoint it, because I think we've been very good in certain spells of games. I thought against Hanley, I thought we were good. I thought it was a good point in very difficult conditions. I thought first half against Newcastle were excellent, and then capitulated. I thought today were excellent, and things didn't go our way. If we just nicked a point at the end, that would have been a phenomenal result with finishing a game with 9 men. But there's plenty of character and belief. There's 20 games left this season, so there's still plenty of points to play for. We've got to put the same effort, work rate, into Avro, and then we've got Clitheroe, 2 big games. If we can go and get something in those, that sets us up nicely going into the new year.
There's still all to play for. A couple, we've said it before, a couple of wins, a couple of defeats can send you either way.
Yeah, it's wide open, and you're seeing that. Just a quick look at the results, and you're seeing teams are all beating each other in and around, and that's going to happen all season. Vauxhall beat Widnes today, and I've tipped Widnes several times now to be the team to beat, and it just feels a little bit like anybody could beat anybody. So you can put together a good run of games. You can very quickly move up the table, but we are at that spell at the moment where we need to take the 45 minutes from Newcastle, the work rate that we showed for 90 minutes here, and take that into the next game to earn a point. You get nothing given to you. We've got to go and earn the 3 points on New Year's Day.
And we spoke a lot about, I suppose, earlier on in the season about what you've had to play with in terms of the budget that you've got. Mm-hmm. You've now played every team in the league after today. Thoughts on what you think is an achievable or good outcome for the season for you? Or is there anything to fear, I suppose?
There's nothing to fear. I think teams are much for muchness. I think Widnes are the best team we faced. Yeah. I think there's very little between top and bottom. I think our squad is as competitive as any. We're working with a very small squad at the moment. I mean, young Reece has come on, 17-year-old, and made a couple of saves there off the bench today. And you think fair play to him coming on and the coach line was never expecting to play. But that's where we are. We've got 17-year-old college kids on the bench. We're not in a luxury position, so we're working on togetherness. We've seen a few ins and outs recently, and a lot of that is around making sure that we've got a group that's really close knit and kind of work for each other, and that's what we have to trade on, because we aren't going to go out and go and bring in a couple of superstars, and that's the reality. What's a good season? Stay in the league. What's realistic? Top half finish. Do I think we can get in the playoffs with a fair wind and a lot of luck? But if teams are generally pushing for the playoffs, would be going out and signing a 20-goal striker, or would be going out and signing another midfielder with Brewster now suspended. We're not going to do that. We can't. So we've got to find a different way. So realistically, we've got to cut our cloth and we've got to say a top half finish is a very good season. Our aim has always been to stay in the league and build from there. I think we're good enough to do more than that. But as I say, we need to make sure we pick up points starting out as well.
And just final word today, it wasn't an easy game to watch as a fan, for either sitting at either end, not being able to see half of the game, but the fans today were absolutely brilliant.
Fans are superb, apart from that Vuvuzela, Dave Swan and his Vuvuzela, somebody needs to have a word with him. I thought it made so much noise. I thought, in fairness, the Stalybridge fans as well, I thought the atmosphere was really, really good. I mean, Waldorf and Statler behind me in the stand were different. They're not still moaning at Stalybridge players, me, Alex, everybody all game, but it's entertaining, and actually I thought the atmosphere was good. I thought for all that there was a bit of gamesmanship and everything else. I thought that on the contest on the pitch was good. I don't think there was any kind of animosity or need or anything like that. I just thought it was a potential to be a really, really good game of football, absolutely ruined by one person.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, Nathan.